Hello students, welcome to the online tutorial for Vidyabhavan Higher Secondary School. This video is for class 10. Today I'll go with the second part of the chapter environment and its resources and their conservation, that is the types of pollution I will discuss in this video. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started with the chapter. So now we will start with the second part of the chapter, that is the types of pollution. So pollution is what? What is pollution? That due to the presence of some unwanted substances which causes harmful effects in the environment and thus leads to the harmful effects to the living beings, human beings. Okay, that those harmful substances, those are causing harmful effects, those substances are termed as pollutants and the overall process is termed as the pollution. So we are having generally 4 types of pollution: air, water, soil and noise pollution. So pollution is what? It is an undesirable change of the environment of its physiochemical and biological characteristics and having harmful effects on the environment and the living organisms residing in it. So now at first we will read about the air pollution. So air pollution. At first we will look after the causes. So what are the causes of this air pollution? First of all, greenhouse gases. Now what happens? The greenhouse gases are being released from different vehicles, factories, and also from the free refrigerator, air conditioners. So all from this, the greenhouse gases are coming out, which are causing the air pollution. How it is causing the air pollution? What happens? That it actually increases the temperature of the earth by trapping the radiation that is to be released from the earth to the outer space. Okay. So what are the other causes of the air pollution? The next is that CO2. We know that the CO2 is being formed from burning of fuels, burning procedures in the industries, from the chimneys and the smoke. Okay, so from these things the CO2 is being released and it is having a very adverse effects. Okay, next is that methane. How it is being produced? It is produced by the decomposition of the organic matter, incomplete combustion of the fossil fuels. CFC, which is released from refrigerator, aircrafts, okay, air conditioners. It is having a very high impact in the environment. N2O, which is being produced as the burning of the burning process of industries, automobiles, excessive use of nitrogen fertilizers. These actually release the N2O. Next is that excessive greenhouse gases increase the global warming, expansion of the desert, decrease in the rainfall. So all these are the side effects. Next is that SPM, or you can say suspended particulate matters. Okay, SPM. So what is it? It is the finely particles whose size is about 10 mu to 100 μm. So what is the side effect or what is the harmful effect of this SPM? It actually combines with the smoke, fly ash or the fog and creates smog, and it generally affects the respiratory system of the human beings or of the animals. Okay. Now we will learn about the effects of the air pollution. First of all, excessive CO2 causes nausea, headache, respiratory problems. Okay. Next, coming to the topic of the acid rain. How this acid rain is caused? This acid rain is caused by the oxides of nitrogen and sulfur which are present in the air. Now these oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, they react with water and produce nitric oxide and sulfuric oxide, and they mixes with water and forms the acid rain, and this acid rain falls on the ground and causes severe damages to our ecosystem. First is that it causes necrosis, chlorosis, damages the plants, okay, reduces the productivity of the plant, reduces or it damages the crops, you can say. Next is that industrialized countries of the world have been destroyed by this acid rain, because the more of the oxides of sulfur, more of the oxides of nitrogen are being coming out from the industries. Okay, it affects the quality of the soil and decreases the soil fertility. Next is that it affects the aquatic flora and fauna of the world, and it causes respiratory disease as well as skin disease. Okay, next of that, it corrodes metallic monuments or the marble, that means the Taj Mahal and all these monuments, their metals and their marble are being corroded by this acid rain. Next is that lung disease. Several lung disease is being triggered by several oxides of the carbon, several oxides of nitrogen, okay, several suspended particulate matters actually triggering this respiratory disease. So these are the all over the causes and effects of the air pollution. Next, we will move on to the water pollution. And the next is the water pollution. First of all, the causes we will read, but before reading the causes, what is water pollution? Due to the decomposition, or you can say due to the deposition of some unwanted substances or some chemical substances into the water bodies, and thus resulting into the adverse changes in the composition and condition of the water, that in that way that it becomes unsuitable for use or for our purpose. So that is known as the water pollution. What is the cause of the water pollution? First of all, the agricultural runoff. What is this agricultural runoff? What is this agricultural runoff? See, in the agricultural procedures, we use different types of pesticides, fertilizer, insecticides. We use it in the field. Now, when it is raining, what happens? Those remaining fertilizers or those remaining insecticides, pesticides are being flown away with the rainwater and are being released into the nearby water bodies, thus polluting the water body by the fertilizers and the insecticides and pesticides. Okay, next is that animal husbandry, like poultry or dairy farming, the water coming from that poultry farming or dairy farming, it also causes water pollution. As plus from it, the water from the industries also pollutes the water bodies. Okay, next is that the sewage, the household sewage, the water from the household sewage is also being released into the water body. Now the household sewage is containing different pathogens or different bacteria that can cause diseases like typhoid, cholera, dysentery. Okay, now those water containing all those pathogens are being released directly into the water body, thus creating pathogenic organisms and thus polluting the entire water body, which may lead to the different types of disease if the human being drink from that water body. Okay, next is that many aquatic flora and fauna suffer from different diseases. Okay, why? Because of these poisonous pollutants are being absorbed by these aquatic animals. They do not know what is poisonous for them. As these poisonous elements are there in the water, they by unknowingly actually absorbing it and thus get ill. Okay, so these are some of the effects. Now the most important effect of the water pollution is eutrophication. Now what is this eutrophication? Eutrophication, it is a process by which a water body acquires a high concentration of nutrients, especially phosphates and nitrates, that promotes excessive growth of algal bloom. Algal bloom is what? It is the grain colored covering that actually covers the entire pond or the entire lake. That is the algal bloom, and this algal bloom requires huge amount of nutrient, and this nutrient is generally the phosphates and nitrates, and this accumulation of nutrients so that this algal bloom can grow, the process of accumulation of this nutrient is termed as eutrophication, and this is very much harmful for any kind of water body. So these are the general causes and effects of the water pollution. Now our next topic is soil pollution. That means polluting the soil by some undesired, unwanted substances which are not good for the soil, and thus the soil is being polluted. First of all, the cause of the pollution is pathogenic organisms. Like there are several pathogens like protozoa, fungi. They can attack the roots of the plants and can also decrease the soil fertility. Excessive use of the fertilizers can cause the infertility of the soil and can cause agricultural runoff. Next is that excessive use of pesticides and herbicides not only kills the pests, but also it goes for the non-target organisms which are actually good for the environment. Next is what are the effects of the soil pollution. That first effect is that if the soil is polluted, skin cancer, respiratory disorder, reproductive disorder can be seen. Why respiratory? Because the soil can be flown as the form of dust if it is very much polluted. Okay, if it is not hold very much tightly. Okay, next is that biomagnification process. It is one of the outcome of the soil pollution. Biomagnification. You can see bio means living and magnification means it is getting magnified. Okay, so what is the definition of it? The process by which highly stable toxic substance enters the food chain and its concentration gradually increases through each of the trophic level is called biomagnification or biological magnification. Okay, so how we will describe it, we will see. See, DDT. DDT is a type of fertilizer we use, right? Now what is happening? DDT is being sprayed in the soil. Now it is containing, suppose, toxic substances, X amount of toxic substances it is containing. Now the insect, one insect is eating 4 grass. Now one grass contain 1 X. So 4 grass will contain 4 into X, that is 4X DDT, 4X of the toxic substance. Next coming the frog. Frog suppose eating 3 insect. So one insect is having 4X. So 3 insect will having 3 into 4X, that is 12X. Now coming to the snake. Now the snake will eat the frog. Suppose the snake is eating 2 frogs. So one frog is containing 12X. So 2 frog will contain 12X into 2. That is 24X. So in this way the level of the toxicity will actually increase in each of the trophic level. This is called biomagnification. Next we will go to the noise pollution. Now the next is noise pollution. Now what is noise pollution? Unwanted, irregular, unpleasant, annoying noise which causes irritation to our ears and to us. That is the noise pollution. There are 2 causes. One is vehicular cause, another one is industrial cause. That means the sound or the noise created by the vehicle's horn and aeroplane noise. Okay, vehicles running, friction of wheels. Okay. These are the vehicular noise. Industrial noise means factory, industry, workshops, they emit high intensity sound due to different working machines and all these things. So that is the industrial noise. Apart from this, there are musical noise like you can say that musical concert, domestic appliances, washing machines, mixer, grinder, loudspeakers during any kind of festival, marriage ceremony. So these are the causes of the noise pollution. What are the effects? First of all, it affects our ear, causing permanent or temporarily hear loss. Okay, heart actually suffers a lot due to this high noise pollution. The heartbeat increases. Other physiological problems like insomnia, damage to the brain. Okay, in the animals, what are the effects? Endocrine system may be disturbed. Reproductive cycle also can be disturbed. Laying and hatching of eggs, development of embryo, all these can be disturbed. So I'm keeping the video till this much. I hope that you have understood. If you're having any such problem, then do let me know. Thank you.